Hello everyone! I'm going to be going over No7 lipstick today. We're going to try on some of their lip glosses. So I don't have all of their products. I only have a small amount of it. However, it should give you a pretty good idea on how their mattes and their lip glosses work. So I hope you guys enjoy. So this is just their translucent coat, and it's all they say is it's a high shine moisturizing gloss. So this is just that translucent, and you can tell how glossy my lips are based on how the light is reflecting off of them. It's really thick. So the next few ones are going to be their glosses. They're all going to be thick like this, and they're not going to be like lipsticks where they're extremely vibrant, I wouldn't think. They're more a little bit more translucent like most lip glosses. This is still a lip gloss. It's extremely vibrant. So I did find out if you just put like one coat on and then kind of rub your lips together, it's a little lighter. And obviously lip gloss is typically slightly translucent, and it does come off easily, especially wearing those masks all day. And when you take drinks, when you eat, I mean, lip gloss comes off. So this is extremely vibrant. I wouldn't suggest it if you have a mask that is on your face because it's a bright red that's probably going to stain your mask. Ooh. Alrighty, so these last four lip glosses are still No7, but they're way more sparkly. Come on, focus. So they're much more sparkly lip glosses. I'm gonna pull this out and see if you guys can kind of tell. See how much more shiny those ones are. And on my lips, I'm sure you'll kind of be able to tell, but their sparkles are, most of them are very fine. So it might be harder to see on camera. So this lip gloss almost has like a little bit of that metallic look to it. A metallic look to it. And it also is kind of a soft peachy over my pink lips. And I think that's just because this is golden. And so my red lips kind of just give it that extra little peachy look. So it's almost metallic-y. I really like it. I just wanted you guys to see these ones up close. They kind of have settled. So hopefully they apply the same. I'm going to kind of just mix it up in there with the wand. And try and get a similar consistency as you would if you had just bought this. So my camera doesn't do this justice. It looks kind of like a transparent gloss. However, it actually has really fine pinkish sparkles all over my lips. It's very pretty. I almost feel like this is something you could put over a lipstick to add a little bit of more moisture, or if you want some sparkle to it. I feel like a lot of their sparkly glosses might be perfect for that. You can kind of tell right where it has settled, right there, because it's darker over here. So once again, I'm gonna mix it on up. This one hasn't settled too much, so I shouldn't have to mix this one. So this one's, I don't know how it will look on people with maybe different skin tones than me, different lip colors than me. However, this one almost matches my natural lip color, the slight pink tint that it has. It just makes my lips look definitely more shiny, but it also adds that sparkle to them. Alright, now I have 5 of their matte Now I have 5 of their matte liquid lips. I'm not sure if their mattes settle and end up being more of the dry kind of matte, because some mattes like Maybelline's in my video were still a creamy matte. The thing is, they still looked matte, so they gave you that effect, but they were still creamy. So when you're using those, you can still have that matte effect, but you don't have to have those dry lips if you don't like that feeling. I'm not sure what these are going to be like, so we're going to find out. Okay, so far this has been on my lips for probably a minute or two, and usually most mattes that are going to dry have dried within that time. This still feels very liquidy. And to me, matte should be a little less shiny. And I'm still seeing a lot of shine. Now this is a gorgeous color and I love it. However, most of the time when I think matte, especially liquid mattes, I think of something that's going to harden on my lips and it's not going to give me that super shiny, dewy effect. And yes, it's definitely less shiny than their lip glosses or other things like that. However, you can still see that shine. And another thing about most mattes that I usually really like is they're hard to take off. So I'm gonna see. I feel like this might smear a lot. One way. To me, that's just not the way a matte should work. Okay, so taking that off, it got all over my hand. And I had a normal makeup wipe that I've been using for all other lipsticks. There has not been a single lipstick that I have used that has been this messy. And it is still coming off. I just need a new thing. That is just a mess. On top of that, I had to wipe all around my lips so my skin looks slightly different because it smeared. It even smeared down here as I'm trying to wipe it off because it just sat on top of my makeup wipe. And I've had a few kind of sit on top and get on my fingertips, but they haven't been like that. That was probably the worst experience with taking off any of the lipsticks that I have tried so far. Alright, so I'm almost a little bit scared to do the last 4 because I have a feeling they're all going to be a mess. However, their colors are gorgeous and I love that red. I'm definitely a red kind of person when it comes to nail polish and lip colors. I've always been that person. I like bright, vibrant reds. So for the sake of how pretty that color was, I'm going to do the rest of these, even though that was extremely irritating to take off. So I did a thinner coat to see this time if maybe I had put a little bit too much on last time and maybe it would dry a little easier. It did not. It's still damp. It's not like a regular matte, and they're really messy to take off. We have 3 left though. Alright, so that is all my number 7. I do have a few duplicates, but they're already the colors I showed you. I have 3 of the liquid lip mattes that I either got for really cheap or for free, and I just so happen to have duplicates. So to wrap up this video, number 7 high shine lip glosses. I love those. They're thick, they feel moisturizing. My lips were a little dry at the start of this video. That's why I started out with those. They did moisturize my lips. They're wonderful. They probably have all sorts of neat stuff in there that are actually supposed to help your lips because that's what number 7 is known for. They also are hypo-allergenic, so anyone with sensitivities should be able to use them. I am kind of disappointed by number 7's liquid matte liquid lip is what it's called. I'm wearing one right now and it looks shiny, and that's the thing about it is mattes are supposed to be kind of this drier, flatter look. And while they don't add like definition like the lip glosses do and make it feel a little bit more glossy and dewy, they are still shiny and they are easily removed. And that's another thing about most mattes that I like. Mattes are, when I think about them personally, they're supposed to be something that's long lasting compared to lip glosses or regular lipsticks. So I was disappointed. I wish they would just call this normal liquid lips because maybe I wouldn't have been so disappointed. I would have known what I was getting. They also are, so they're easy to remove in the fact that they're not like mattes and they don't want to stick to my lips. However, they're hard to remove in the way that when you're wiping them off, they smear. So several times when I was editing, I had to take out parts where I'm wiping my lips off and around my face kind of. I actually at one point had to pull out my foundation and put it back on around my face because they just kept sticking over my towelettes and getting all over my hands and getting on my face. They were very messy. So that was also disappointing. On top of that, after all the Maybelline and the Soap and Glory and even the number 7 glosses, I haven't gotten any lipstick on my teeth. I think maybe one time in Maybelline I did. However, for the most part, it wasn't like a continuous thing. Each and every matte liquid lip I did with number 7, all of them ended up on my teeth. I had to wipe them off before doing my little poses so you can see them on my face. So Not a 10 out of 10, I wouldn't recommend. The colors are gorgeous though, I'm not going to lie about that. I do love the colors. I wish they would make these, maybe improve these a little bit more, because the colors are, I mean, look at this. This is their like purpley red, and it's beautiful, and I loved both their vibrant reds. The other two were also very pretty. They're just not my favorite colors. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and now you've learned a little bit about No7's lip care, so now when you go to buy them, you know what you're getting. Have a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe.